welcome back to the Chub Channel, where Sean gets to watch 600 pounders as a former 600 pounder himself, which is a little bit fun for me because it's like watching home movies almost. I don't know. It's like a blast from the past for me, honestly. So today we got Thederick Barnes, 32 years old, weight unknown, or as I like to say, my weight at that time was error. That's what the scale said, at least. ERR. So whenever you break the scale with your weight, it's a bit of an issue. So let's see what exactly Thederick's got going on today. Uh-oh. Florida man. Now I know why you ladies kept emailing me this guy. You guys wanted to see Hung Solo. Alright, I got you. Good morning, sweetheart. Pharmacy in the bed?
Most of my days start pretty much the same now. I struggle to get up. I struggle to move. I even struggle to catch my breath, because I'm not your average size man.
Duh, but that move he's doing to get out of bed, like the stiff arm on the bed, we all do that to get out. It's kind of hard. That thing's like I don't know, the floor is lava. You just sink into it.
So it's hard to start my day at my size.
Bro, everyone on this show is cheeked up like crazy. I went to trivia night the other day and I had to sit on a wood bench for like 3-4 hours. My cheeks have been sore for the last like 4 days. Like I got roofied in jail sore. Like it does not feel good.
You gotta thank the Lord every morning that you waking up. And my size make getting up to do anything a struggle. Especially because I have lymphedema in my lower extremities and it makes it very hard to walk.
Bro, this poor guy. Could you imagine that boulder hanging from your scrotum? Most of my channel's ladies, so I assume that you can't. But I could definitely imagine. That don't seem like it would feel that good.
And that could be very dangerous. You gotta watch what you step. And you can't bump into no sharp objects. You can't brush against no doors. Cause if you do, your legs will start leaking. So I only really get up to go to the bathroom and to eat.
You guys have a toilet washer combo? I guess that's handy if you crap yourself. But yeah, you can't get shanked by the sink or anything like that. Your legs weep. It's kind of gross, but they just kind of will leak water for like days on end if they get poked or anything.
Can't even do too much for myself anymore. I live with my mom. I've been living with my mom since I came into this world. I've been living with my mom. I was supposed to be gone at 21, but I got too big to be on my own. So
I kind of want to see what his legs look like under that, or if he's just doing like a morbid mummy cosplay or something like that.
I stay with her so she can help take care of me, because I needed help bathing and stuff like that.
The meatloaf.
I am Thederick's primary care because his mobility is at a minimum now, and each year or each month it gets lesser and lesser.
Oh man, he's assuming the position for his mom to come in there and bucket down his balls. That's kind of gross.
All right, little boy, we ain't gonna take long for this.
Little boy, we're gonna check your eyes.
So I help Thederick take a bath. You know, I cook his meals. There's no one else to help me. So it take a toll on my body, but I don't want to put my child in a nursing home. I really don't. So
I don't doubt that. But also, he's got Sprite next to his pillow. Like, he's prepared to go at all times. Just sugar in the middle of the night. And I know, because I only drank soda for a decade. I don't think I touched a drop of water, ever.
I have to do what I have to do. Sit down, little boy.
I wish I could just get in the shower and clean myself, but I can't take a shower cause the knot on my leg is too heavy to lift up over the height of the tub. So this the only option there is for me to get clean.
He definitely could get in the tub. I'm getting this weird kind of feeling that he's been babied his whole life, and now he just acts like a big toddler because his mom's little boy this, little boy that. It's terrible. Like, you're kind of stunning his growth as a human being by treating him like a child, at least in my opinion.
I have to bathe every crease and cranny of my body, but I need help because I can't reach all around me.
All right, little boy. You put your clothes on.
Takes a while to get clothes on me. But when I'm ready, the first treat for me is the ice cream, man.
Oh my god. We do not need the ice cream man. We're already putting like a picnic tablecloth on our legs because we're that big. The ice cream man can go somewhere with himself.
They come by every day about 10 in the morning. And I like to be outside for him so I don't miss him. But I can only go so fast.
Thederick loves the ice cream man.
Duh. The ice cream man's pretty much like, I don't know, the dude's hosing you down because I guarantee you're the majority of his income.
Thederick hear this music coming around the block. Thederick gets up.
Starts
He
pitching a
has an
tent.
account with the ice cream man. Where do the ice cream man open up an account for somebody to get something off the truck every day?
You're kidding me. The Fudgesicle Finessa lets you have an account? This guy's a loan shark. Like, he's hosing down fat people, literally. He probably sits outside Weight Watchers, like, rubbing his hands together, like, I'm about to get all these biggins.
I would say when the ice cream man pulls up, it's the best part of my day. The treats make it worth it for me to push myself to walk outside. And that's my exercise for the day.
He even has a cooler there. He's prepared to go at all times. Just in case a stray ice cream man comes by. They won't let him have an account. But there might be one that's like out of his hood. And he comes over here and he needs to get himself a little bit of Hershey's or something.
Hey, what can I get for you today?
Lee, what's going on?
All right,
I need 3 sodas,
3 sodas,
2 bags of hot Funyuns.
2 bag hot for you.
A Nutty Buddy.
All right.
You already got a Nutty Buddy. That's the problem. We can't get in the bathtub.
Strawberry shortcake.
All right.
An ice cream sandwich. 2 fudge round pies.
All right.
And nutty buddy, a plain nutty buddy.
Okay. All right. Give me a minute.
Strawberry shortcake is definitely the best ice cream. You can fight me about it in the comments, but you're going to be like very wrong if you don't think that.
Ice cream is one of my favorites.
All righty.
No
Make
kidding.
sure you're all right now.
Appreciate you. So that's how I start my breakfast. With the ice cream.
Why did I not realize that that's breakfast until just now? That's a hell of a breakfast, man. But I used to start out with sweets all the time, so I can't really talk crap. It's just kind of funny.
And it starts to make my day get better at that point. But the ice cream and the snacks are just the start. It's good, but I get hungrier as I eat it.
Damn, that's a warm-up? That's a hell of a warm-up, too. Didn't he get like 7 ice cream things?
You know, I need something bigger. So what I like to get for my first meal is pizza, usually. I like pizza a lot, and I eat a lot of pizza.
So we go from double scoop to Domino's. And this is before lunch. So this guy is really going hard on his calorie count for the day. Because I'm going to guess that he's up there around probably 20,000 if that's how he's eating.
So I order that, and I save some of the snacks for later.
You try to deep throat the tail end of that cone again, you're going to end up in the hospital. Poor dude, that looks so painful.
Get your 2 large meat lovers, cheesy bread, wings.
You can't sheesh your own damn order, guy. You know exactly what you ordered, which is kind of funny, but I was a Domino's boy too. They had that like 20, like, what, I was like 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, cinnamon, and a 2-liter, something like that. And it was $20. I used to get that and eat it for like 2 days.
And soda.
Appreciate you. I order a lot, and I tell myself, you don't gotta eat it if you don't want it. But when I get it, I usually end up eating it all at once.
I'm amazed he can put that much away, because I always thought they were kind of like pumping it up for the show, just order way extra, but sometimes they actually friggin' finish it. Also, I think you're insane if you order wings from Domino's, because they're such trash.
So I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and an order of cheesy bread. But after I finish, you know I'm still hungry. And I start thinking about what I'm gonna have next. Because food is what's there for me and always has been there for me to make me feel better since I was very young.
Damn, this dude's just a bottomless pit. Like, the second he gets rolling, it's like he doesn't stop. Every little thing he eats just makes him hungrier and hungrier.
I've been struggling with my weight all my life. I always been a big dude, and it's just who I am.
I had that same hairstyle.
He was a little boy. Thederick was just this little sweet, chubby kid. He always was heavy as a baby. And as he got older, he started getting bigger.
There's the lampshade. I wondered where that was at the start. Turns out it was on his head.
I know I like to eat because it made me happy, you know. I learned that early on because when I was 5, we had a tragedy with my great-grandmother dying. I found out my grandma passed on Halloween. And you know, it broke my heart. So
That's sad, but he's gonna say turn to food. I ate all the damn Halloween candy in one night and there was no tragedy. The tragedy was there wasn't more Halloween candy.
just ate all my candy that day so I could feel good. And it helped me. So I started eating a lot for pleasure then. And by the time I started school next year, I was around 150 pounds. But when...
Wait, in elementary school? Damn, he was cooking. You kind of got to put that on his mom a little bit. Like, I understand when people blame the mother when the kid's like that young.
When they bullied me at school and made fun of me because of my weight, I'll fight them to show them that I was tough. And afterwards, I go eat as much as I could to make me feel better. And I started gaining a lot because I kept eating a lot. And that got worse when I got older because...
I get that, because when you're a kid, like, you learn very early that the loudest one in the room, or the most aggressive, whatever, typically is the one that doesn't get messed with or anything like that. So kid brain is very dumb. Like, I get where he's coming from thinking like that.
Yeah, my dad, he got arrested when I was like 9. Why? I don't know. I still don't know to this day. I lost my father all of a sudden, and I was very close to him. So I was just broken by that.
That's sad. But also, your dad probably had a part in this ice cream loan shark operation that Mr. Lee's running, but he might have been selling something different. I don't know. I'm just assuming. But you could case search him. At least in Maryland, you can case search people, figure out what they just got in or out for.
So I ate a lot to feel better. I got into the 200s by the time I was 12. So that was pretty big, and it led to more kids making fun of me. And the whole cycle got worse instead of getting better for me.
220 at 12. That was my first ever and like only successful diet. I got down to like 180. But I used to hate going into the locker room and changing because people would make fun of you for being overweight or whatever. One kid called me fat. I bust him in his nose, and that was about it.
By the time I got to high school, I said I was clocking about 300 probably.
It hurted me to think that my child was going through all of this and he kept it to himself. You know, that hurted me. And even to this day, okay, I don't want to leave him alone with nobody because I don't know what they'll say to him, how they'll treat him.
You know your kids are probably going through more than you realize because kids can be brutal, but I think it's probably like tougher now with social media because every kid is sitting there. They don't get to just go home and forget about it. Like everything's in their face 24/7.
My weight was an embarrassment to me, but food helped me move on, and that's how I got through high school. And I was up to 400 pounds when I was 18. And I was glad when I graduated because the bullying stopped. But shortly after I got out of high school, I had a lot of emotional issues with my father.
After Thederick graduated from high school, that's when his dad came out of prison. Thederick's daddy got released. He was excited about him coming out, to spending time with him because, you know, he missed him all those years.
I bet his formative years, his dad wasn't around. So, of course, if he already was turning to food before then for comfort, why wouldn't that push him even further, like, towards food? And why wouldn't that just make it that much worse?
But it didn't pan out that way.
He promised me, when I get out, we're gonna spend a lot of time together. But he get out and he found a whole nother family. Now he has another family, so I don't see him much. To be honest with you, I felt abandoned, but he was just trying to get his life back on track. But
I understand if he's not with your mother anymore, but there's no reason for him to treat you like that. You're just a kid, whatever. He should have been there, even if it's like part-time, whatever. It's important to be around your kids and to not make them feel like they're unwanted or unloved. So he had a rough start for sure.
Real depressed then, and with my depression, I put on a lot more weight. And by the time I was 22, over the next year, I was over 500. And that's when things started to get bad with my body because then this thing new, knots started growing out my leg.
We started noticing the growth coming out of his leg and went to the doctors. Doctors couldn't tell us what was going on.
I don't really think there's much they could do for that when you're that big, because surgery's dangerous in every single way when you're that big. That's why they always want you to lose some weight before you even have weight loss surgery.
And the growth kept getting bigger and Thederick kept getting bigger.
I had lymphedema, and it was getting bigger. Over the next 3 or 4 years, all I do is just sit around and eat. So I just got worse from that. So now I'm 32, and I don't go out ever now.
Sounds about right. Just hide inside the house and pretend that none of this ever happened. But he's only gonna sit there and eat more and more food. You got delivery and DoorDash. This guy's on friggin' demon time with Domino's and the ice cream man, so it's obviously not gonna end up in a very good place.
Sometimes I get miserable. So all I do is eat to pass the time to make me feel better. Last time I got on the scale, I weighed 663 pounds. I don't feel good at all.
If he was that big last time, he's probably in the 7s at this point. But he doesn't look that big to me, but I guess he's carrying it all in his thighs and all cheeked up behind him or something like that.
It's big. Sometimes I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like getting up. I just feel like laying down all day. Because it's just too hard to do anything. It just takes too much out of me most days.
That's more depression than anything. You kind of sit into this pit of, I'm not going to do anything because why would I even try? I'm already here. I don't have much longer anyways, so let's just give up. But you're definitely worth trying. You're definitely worth, like, putting a foot forward and trying to better your life.
But then I feel bad because my mom have to bring me everything when I just want to stay in bed because of how my body feel.
Oh my god. We go stomach mode for sweets? This guy's doing Cinnabon and, like, Oh my god. What is that, ketchup? What the hell's the ketchup for with the cinnamon roll?
But food is behind all that. And I don't know what to do now because I know it's getting to a bad place. Well, I'm scared I'm gonna die soon. Even recently, I was getting scared because I had congested heart failure and I had fluid in my lungs.
Don't suck off the friggin' soda. What is wrong with you? Trying to bring some Coke to climax or something? I've never seen somebody go, like, Hoover mode on. Dude, this is wild. And why is that? What the hell's he got in there? It's a Sprite. That's not Sprite.
So they put me in the ICU. I was in the ICU on the bypass. Couldn't eat for 2 days.
I never had a feel for Thederick until I went to the hospital. It was...
You tell me that's genetic. Look at how skinny his brother is. But also, imagine being the EMTs that had to carry him out or something. Shout out to you guys. But somebody messaged me the other day. It was like, thanks for making weight loss content. You're saving my thighs. So I clicked on their page and I was like, huh, what are they talking about? And I instantly thought they worked at a brothel because I saw more fishnets than a My Chemical Romance concert. Turns out, body removal. I was wildly wrong with that one.
Scary because he couldn't breathe. My fear for Thederick then was death. I don't think Thederick is ready to go.
Thankfully, I recovered, but it was close there for a moment. But if that don't take me out, something else will. Because I had other health problems. I have hypertension, high blood pressure. I have a hypothyroid, and I have lymphedema in my lower extremities on my legs.
I don't know how he was eating like that, though. But then again, I guess he just uses that Hoover thing he was doing with the soda. Just sucks up the cinnamon roll or something.
So all my issues is piling up until it's gonna be too late for me if I don't quit food like I need. But I gotta have it so many times in a day that it just drives me like, if my mom bring home something and I know it's in the house, I can't resist it if there is. I have to eat it.
This dude's about to hunt down the Hershey's, Mom. You can hide it wherever you want. Thederick's gonna find it. Or he's gonna hit up the ice cream man and get him to bring him some. I guess he could. He has an account, for Christ's sake.
What you taking? I am his mother. I ask him what he want, I go buy it. But I never thought of myself as an enabler.
Because you are wildly misinformed. You're definitely enabling him. You're allowing him to get to this state, living in your house, calling him little boy, scrubbing his scrotum, whatever you're doing. You bring him the sweets, he eats them. I guarantee you made all the cinnamon rolls, whatever. You are part of the problem, unfortunately.
I don't go overboard. Little boy, I know you ain't taking all that candy downstairs. Thederick, you going downstairs with all that candy?
Deuces.
Quick, you better catch him. He's too damn fast.
For real? You know, he said, bring me some candy. He named out all these different candies he want. I come out of the store with one bag. He want chips, I get him a bag of chips. If he said I want a bag of this and a bag of that, I come out of the store with one bag.
I mean, I had a stash next to my bed, so I can't really talk that much. But usually for me, it was like Starburst, mini Reese's, just because I didn't want to peel them, because I'd rather eat them faster. But yeah, I definitely was on my sweets demon time too, so whatever, I get it. Roundhouse
I
Reese's.
what I want, and I snack a lot because I don't be hungry. So how do I change that? I need to know because I wish I was the normal size. And the only way for that is to not eat what I eat because it's taking all possibility of living for me.
You're gonna have to stop sucking down the Skittles if you want to be normal size. But I still don't understand how he's not choking eating like that. It would be so damn hard.
Seriously though, Thederick, you need all that candy. I come back down here and better not be all ate up. Bet.
He's just a big kid. Like, you've let him be a kid so long, he basically acts like a toddler. Except he's 700 pounds, so I would not want him to throw a tantrum.
My whole life is this room and this house. I could sit on the porch and watch the world pass me by. Everybody doing their own thing and going about their business, but you home alone. But I have...
We stash stuff under our pillow? That's kind of a funny place for food. But then she brings him a sandwich like he just didn't eat like 5,000 calories right there.
No choice in the matter. And I know that it's gonna be soon that I have no choice and whether I keep on living or dying. Because my body gonna make that decision for me.
Thederick sits home, don't go anywhere. And the last 12 years, Thederick been home. It's been a struggle for him.
Duh, we're gonna take M&Ms all the way to the morgue, but this is the definition of somebody that's addicted to food. This is what happens.
I can feel it getting bad. And it's to the point now where I know I'm not gonna go on living soon if I don't change. So I have to find a solution. Or what will happen to me is I'm gonna go to sleep one night, then that'll be it. I'm not gonna wake up.
I would not want to be the person cleaning that bathroom the way this guy eats. Because he's got to be just going nuclear on that thing.
So I need something to help me before that happens. And my clock runs out. Because my body give up on me, and I die.
Sadly, you're going to have to change things. I get the rough start, I get all that, but I'm really hoping this guy's successful, man, because I don't dislike him by any means. His mom seems like she just doesn't understand, but that's kind of normal. Or maybe she's just treating him like this because she wants to keep her baby around. Some parents are like that.
Pretty well. You can't get up there? You got in the wrong. You got in.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. We should have laid off a little bit of the tuck and roll on the Takis or something.
In too tight.
That's what she said.
Really, Thederick? You got in there wrong.
I got in here wrong.
You got in too close over there for you to swing round. You should have crawled up a little bit further before you did that.
Get up in there, Mom. Give him the old heave-ho. You wanted to give him all the sweets he wanted, and now it's your turn to pick him up.
Look at how my heart work.
Damn, we got a booty grease stain. That's gotta be sweat, right? I hope that's freaking sweat, that little brown mark at the bottom.
I have a lot of fear about how this gonna be with me on the road and how I'm gonna be able to use the bathroom and stuff.
Look at that van, man. It was turned into a lowrider already. Thank God Mom's got that old four-wheel drive, buddy. We're gonna take this one all the way to Texas.
Cause I can't get out for that. So I'm gonna be in here a while. My mom says it's like 700 miles. So we're gonna try to break it up over 3 days, like 3 hours.
700 miles ain't all that, right? You could do that in a day. Even when I was 600 pounds, I would go from Maryland to Florida sometimes, all in one shot.
A day, but no more than 3 days, cause we have to be on time. So that's the plan, but we'll see how it goes. I have snacks and stuff for now to distract me. But what I'm worried about is how long I'm gonna be able to sit like this, because it's not comfortable.
I'm waiting for him to have to go boo-boo, because it's going to be a hell of a funny thing to see him try to get out of there. Because he's got that big thing hanging between his legs, which makes any kind of movement almost impossible.
But I told her I want to get something to eat soon.
finna go get the food. Be right back. Now that burger look good.
Yo, kind of shy on the lettuce, wasn't it?
Bruh, you don't need a burger break on the way to bariatric surgery. I don't know why everybody does this or why everyone wants to act like, oh, well, you can't eat healthy, da-da-da. Healthy food costs more. Burgers and shit like that cost more, too.
I forgot how to make a loaded potato.
What?
I forgot how to do it.
How to do what?
What go first?
Whatever you put on there.
This is kind of what I mean by stunning his level of maturity. You can make a damn loaded potato. She's done everything for him to the extent he can't make his own potato. He's just a, like, giant kid.
The good news is, after like 2.5 more hours, once we get back on the road, we should be there. So I just have to make it to them. I'm just pretty sore at this time.
If you don't choke on a damn burger in the meantime, rolling your eyes into the back of your head, making a climax face every time you take a friggin' bite.
How your burger taste?
It tastes good.
They do?
Yeah. But it's hard to eat with one hand.
Why? How many hands you need to eat?
Cause it's so big.
Really?
I can't believe the moms, like, want to give him... Well, no, I get why she wants to give him everything he friggin' wants. It just... This doesn't end well, ever. So wanting to give your kids things and then hurting your kids by giving them too much of what they want is kind of exactly what's going on here.
I'm in Houston to see Dr. now, but I have to get my weight, and I'm worried about how it's gonna be. I was 663 pounds my last weigh-in, and I'm hoping I'm still in the 600s at least.
Highly doubt it, but we are at the Chubb Castle for a reason.
740.
Oh, shit. You weigh about as much as a Harley. We probably should have laid off them sweets a little bit.
Sheesh. That'd be a lot.
There he is sheeshing himself again. He sheeshed his own order. Now he sheeshes his own weight. It's kind of funny, though.
That's what my fear was. I'm super sharp. I didn't know I weighed that much.
Hello.
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 How y'all doing?
I'm alright. How you?
Good. Well, I'm Dr. Nazar.
Oh my god, he got pink eye from the fart coughing. That's what happens when you're riding in the back of a van. You can't get out to go doo-doo, and you're eating burgers every couple miles. You end up with friggin' pink eye. This is how it goes.
And you must be Thederick.
Yes, sir.
I assume this is your mom with you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
too.
All right. So what brought you down here?
Come to get the weight loss surgery.
Okay, so you weighed 740 pounds today. But who buys all his food?
I do.
So, he's on the way to kill himself. Are you going to help him with that?
No, I don't want to do it.
Of course, she's gonna give him what he wants because he's the baby. He's the one still in the house. This is like typical mother behavior when they don't want their last kid to leave the house.
I don't want to.
Well, so far you have done that. So
Yeah.
Well, what make you change now?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, it really scared me. When he called me downstairs and he couldn't hardly breathe or anything, that really scared me. And it's like, if we don't do something now, I'm scared I'll wake up one day and go down there, he won't respond to me. So
I feel like he was probably friggin' choking on the M&Ms or something, or the Skittles from the way he was eating. I don't know if he necessarily even has like a breathing issue or anything. He just was sucking up food and it probably got stuck in his throat.
it's like this the last resort. We got to do something.
All right. So from here on out, no sugary stuff, okay?
No sugary stuff.
No ice cream, no fast food or thing like that.
Okay.
Damn, we're gonna have to break that to Mr. Lee. This guy probably paying his damn like granddaughter's college tuition or something with this guy's disability check.
The only thing you're gonna have is gonna be vegetable, salad, and all that stuff for him.
Okay.
All right, Thederick, what do you do all day?
Just lay in my bed. And then when I feel like getting up, going outside, I get up and go outside.
Are you gonna tell him it's only for the damn ice cream man? It's not like he's outside just watching the birds. Like he has a bird watching hobby. He has an ice cream man watching hobby.
So what do you do when you go out?
Go outside and sit on the porch.
That's all?
Yeah.
All right, so what is your wish list to be at?
Around about 180, 200.
Fair enough. The question is, you want to be 200 pounds. What are you willing to do to get to be 200 pounds?
Get weight loss surgery. We all think that's the magic fix. So everyone that shows up here thinks that's all they have to do and it'll just kind of fall into place. It don't work that way. It gets a lot harder after that. And it's easy for a little bit. I'll give you that. But then you kind of have to switch up your whole lifestyle and everything.
What are you willing to do? What do you need to commit?
Just about anything.
So if we give you instruction, it's going to be something.
Whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it.
So you ready to do the hard work?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be something that you're going to have to work hard and change your eating habit and get your health to the point that's going to be, for you, possible to have surgery safely.
But Dr. Now's first piece of advice is stop hoovering Hershey's up and cut out all the carbs, man. Carbs are the devil to fat people. So carbs, the hardest thing to give up, but probably the best way to lose some weight.
You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to give you some written instruction that tell you what a healthy eating habit is, and you're going to follow that. And if you
We're looking at you too, Mom. We know you have a hand in all of this.
follow that, you're going to be able to lose 80 pounds in 1 month. Okay?
Okay.
And if you do
He don't look too convinced. He's like, shit, 80 pounds? 1 month? Can't we just cut the stomach out? Like, we'll be good if we just do that.
that, then we'll run some tests and see if you're ready for weight loss surgery, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But weight loss surgery isn't going to be a magic fix for you because you have an eating disorder. And an eating disorder is not something that surgery is going to change.
Come on, Harry Houdini for the hefty. Can't we just get rid of it? Like, can't you just do some damn magic here? Dragons and Doritos, all this. Hershey's and Hubba Lubba, whatever. Like, come on. Cast a damn spell on us.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
You're going to have to do that, okay?
Okay.
You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
I hope so, because you can't keep going like this for much longer. And your chart says you're already hospitalized for a heart issue.
Yes, sir.
What happened with that?
I had fluid in my lungs, and it said congestive heart failure.
Damn. I don't know if he's even going to be able to get the surgery then, if that's the case. Because the last lady we watched had something go wrong with her heart on the operating table, too.
Say the fluid was going around my heart, and it was pumping into my lungs.
You know why that's happening, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Skittles?
The heart is overworking to pump the blood in every area that you get in your body, and it's not catching up with it, and the fluid backing up in the lung. And that's a very dangerous situation.
I still don't feel like he looks like he's 740 pounds. So this guy's got to be holding more water than a dam. So if he could get all that like swelling and stuff to go away, I think that's 100 pounds right there, to be honest.
So, you know, you're not too far off with, from end of your life at this point. This is something that you have to turn around right now.
Just cut the stomach out, calorie crypt keeper. We don't need to hear your advice. I'm just kidding. But you're kind of hard-headed. You don't really want to hear all that stuff, but you need to hear it. Like, it does not end well for us. It's not a good place. Some of you that are a little overweight that are watching this right now, you don't ever want to get to this point. It's misery, it's sadness, it's everything you could imagine. So when you guys watch this and you're kind of judging people, just understand that there's a lot that goes into getting this big, and a lot of just kind of broken people at this point.
Huh? You got to lose 80 pounds. Oh, you don't hear me?
I hear you. 80 pounds. He might as well said 100.
We don't round up. We only round up when it comes to weight lost. Like if you've lost 78, you've lost 80 pounds. But we don't round up when we talk about our goals and what we need to lose.
Well, you can do that, do that.
So this means we going back to salads.
That's right, salads and soups and chicken, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
No compromising. Well, I'm gonna tell the ice cream man.
I'm gonna tell him.
Don't you dare do that, you snitch. You're not allowed to break up with the ice cream man for me. I'll do that on my own terms. We aren't just gonna ghost the ice cream loan shark. He might have come back and mean business.
I'm gonna be like, look here, Mr. Lee.
Don't even turn your horn on. Don't even turn the music on when you come over in this area.
I'm like, look here, Mr. Lee. Just pass by me. Don't even. I wave and speak to you, but just don't stop.
No shot. If I'm the ice cream man, all right, I know good business, okay? And I know where most of my money's been coming from. This guy's been dropping probably $30 a day on me. So if you add that up, say he does that, let's just say 5 days a week, right? $150 a week, $600 a month, which breaks down to $7,200 a year in ice cream. So you're damn right I'm stopping, and you're damn right I'm blasting that music, like blasting that little jingle or whatever as I go through his street or whatever.
Bring it back. You got to get this
Mr.
80
Lee.
pounds wrapped around your mind.
I got the dedication, the motivation, and I'm ready to do it. As long as you ready to do it, you on this journey with me, right?
If I lose 80 pounds, you won't be able to see me.
I lose 80 pounds, you lose 40.
All right, this just turned into a cool little team. I like these two. I just think that like their whole dynamic is going to be really hard for weight loss because I don't think either of them understands just how much has to change, and the mom is like really keen to just give him whatever.
Deal.
All right.
My mom and me had been back from Houston for a couple of weeks. It took us a few days to make the trip back since I was still.
That phone looks so damn tiny, I couldn't even see it. He was hiding it. Also, he wears a lot of purple, and I can't decide if he just likes purple or he just likes Grimace from McDonald's.
Sore from the trip down there. But I got back and I rested, and then I've been working on all the doctor diets and exercise plans. I'm eating right and walking around 2 times a day. It's so much walking, I wore my shoes out. And they
Damn, my man is burning up the shoes. I can't decide if that's from having big feet or walking a lot, but he's doing some damn work here, people.
ripped up. So my mom is fixing them for me. But I think they done and I need a new pair.
Are you guys wearing them? If she makes some little thong, like house slipper thing, I don't think I'm rocking those things out in public.
Thederick,
What?
Ice cream
I
man.
thought you come to cook breakfast.
I think that's probably how he burned up the shoes, trying to get up those steps, and just how like hard that is, and he's pushing out to the side because that thing between his legs.
Ma, I had to do right in my crosshairs, Ma.
I'm a genius.
And you called my name, DJ.
F the video games, my guy. It's time to get outside, burn some damn calories. So let's get to work here.
And it made my thumb jump. I could have had the last kill of the game.
What you cooking for breakfast?
I'm cooking me some eggs.
Well, you go cook all that by the time you get through bumping me through with these shoes, and you can be ready for your walk. Look,
That's gotta be designer right there. You guys heard of Dolce & Gabbana? This is the Dolce Delici, son. These are designer for fat people. The Dolce, what do we call it? The Dolce de Obesities.
You walk in the store, you want to buy that? Just look at it from the side. You want to buy that? This look better than the ones in the store.
You only got one shoe finished.
I got to see if this working.
Take it for a test drive, son. That's the Weight Watchers exclusive.
This just the first run. Go cook breakfast. And
With
I'm on
one
that.
shoe on.
Yeah. Now, we had to talk this morning now.
You mean we can cook without shoes on? Blasphemy.
This has all been very hard for me, but my mom is helping me keep on track and helping motivate me. But it's a lot.
Where'd that ice cream tub come from? Hopefully Dr. Now don't know about that.
Cause I'm not eating nothing I like, and I feel like I don't have a moment to rest. Cause if I stop, she on me.
Don't put no lot of oil in that pan either. You don't need but a little bit.
I mean, if this is how he's eating, he's on the diet, so he's probably on track if this is all he's eating.
You
Scratch
still
the
cooking?
shit out of that pan.
Put your shirt down.
You want some?
No.
I wanna add more.
She's constantly criticizing my man Thunder from Down Under. She needs to be a little nicer about that.
Flavor in most of this stuff, but the only thing I can use is pepper. But I wish I could put more salt and butter in it to help with the taste. But I'm restricted with the diet to only a small amount of options. So that is not as fun when it comes to food.
Let me zip this up right here. I'm done. And we're going to put this shoe on.
It's definitely a hell of an adjustment. From what he was doing to a Coke bottle either like earlier that I don't know if I can show on this website, to the Skittles he was sucking up, all the stuff he was doing, all that sugar, and then to go to just some plain old eggs.
Come on.
You know I can't lift my foot up that high.
Ain't nothing you're doing, Ma, but I can't. Come on, let's go get this tray.
Man, you know I ain't gonna make it to that trash can.
You don't know what you're going
That's about all I had in me. But let's take our new shoes that are not Gucci. They're the Diabucci's. And let's get to the damn trash can.
to do. All you say is what you can't do, Thederick. You got to make your mind up. You got to first get the mindset.
She's not tripping with that. Life's all about perspectives. If you think you can't do something, then you just can't. If you look at things as only negative, you'll just be a negative person. You gotta see the silver lining in everything. So she's not tripping about that.
I'm gonna walk with you. Oh, you mad with me now?
Is that a freaking giant wine glass full of chocolate? Because that's what the hell it looks like to me. If that's potpourri, I don't know. Looks more like Snickers than potpourri.
Huh? You got to lose inches. No way you gonna get them inches off.
I wanna
You
hear
got
it.
Lady, don't you ever tell a man to lose inches. That's the worst thing we want to do. But if you want to motivate a guy to lose weight, all you gotta do is tell us every 100 pounds we're gonna gain an inch. That'll get our ass moving.
Get up and move to get them inches off. I told you, let's walk a little bit. That's all we got to do. Walk a little bit a day. That's all we got to do. That's all.
I can see that I'm making progress, cause that's the most I've done in years. But this is a lot for me to handle. I just hope it leads me to get into the weight loss surgery and doing
I just had flashbacks of me having to go get the trash can and breathing hard as hell walking back to the house. Like, it's not fun, man, but when you start, it's gonna be so much worth it at the end. So I really hope this guy's a freaking success.
this is all worth it.
That's where it is right there. That wasn't even 2 minutes. We're gonna walk to the road tomorrow.
Don't you judge how many damn minutes we got in us, woman. She just keeps taking shots at men left and right here. You know what my big ass used to do when I was a little kid? I used to shoot, like, I don't know why this just reminded me of that. I would shoot bees' nests with a paintball gun while I was still very morbidly obese. Not a very bright idea.
You know you closed that door in my face.
Me and my mom still here in Florida. But
Uh-oh. Are we waiting for the ice cream man? Is this about to go downhill with a fudge sickle slide?
my next appointment with Dr. Now supposed to be around now. But Dr. Now said since I haven't been to a doctor here to have my test done, and he didn't want me traveling all that way again. So I ain't no having.
He's had friggin' congestive heart failure. Obviously traveling, not the best thing for him. So yeah, it's pretty damn serious that you need to go get checked up before you do that again.
No tests was that serious, or I would've made more of an effort to do them. But he wanna get on a video call with me today to see how my progress is doing.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I'm fixing to do for today. And I hope he can see the progress on me because I put hard work into it since I seen him last.
All you gotta do is show him them Dolce Delici, son. Show Doctor Now you done broke your shoes you're walking so much.
So maybe he'll see that and tell me I can come back down to him and get the surgery. That's my big hope.
Hi, Thederick.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
You feeling okay?
Yeah?
Any shortness of breath or any issues?
Nah.
You could tell he don't want no part in this. Doctor Now scares all of us obesities. Like, he just scares us to death. He's a terrifying man for us.
Okay. Well, that's good. How's your activity?
Activities?
Yeah.
What you mean?
You been walking around and doing more?
Yeah, I walked to the trash can yesterday.
How much you can walk before you get short of breath?
About 40 feet.
About 40 feet.
I used to say I had a good 100 yards in me, but if he's just sitting there playing video games instead of trying to burn calories, I can't really tell if he's lost a bunch of weight here yet or not.
I started breathing hard.
Okay, so you still need to work more on that and getting your stamina up. But what about your eating habits? What changes you have made in your diet?
I started eating vegetables and what you said in that book, basically.
All right, you're only eating 3 times a day, right?
Nah, I'm not eating 3 times a day.
How many times are you eating?
2.
Okay, that's a hell of a lot better. 2 is kind of a hard one to pull off, especially at the amount he was eating. If he's just eating, I can't really see him only eating twice a day when they said he could eat 3.
Any snack in between?
Yeah, I eat an apple or orange.
What, did you read those papers we gave you that
Johnny Appleseed, apples aren't on the diet. People think fruit's like healthy. If you're on keto, it's not really that great for you. I don't really touch fruit. I don't know. I might get scurvy or something, but I don't touch it on my diet.
fruit is not part of your diet?
Yeah,
So then, why are you eating fruit?
I read through the nutrition guide, but I still didn't see where you said no apples or oranges.
I didn't see that on the list. Well, I'm sorry, Doc. I didn't see that.
I'm telling you, Mom needs her eyes checked, because she kept calling him little boy, and now she can't read the damn diet plan.
Then I think you both are not fully reading it. So go over it again, and you will see it clearly explained that fruit is not part of your diet because they have a lot of
Fruit.
sugar.
Oh.
Okay?
I was thinking grapes.
And then there's no snacking, so if he's eating 2 times, he shouldn't be snacking in between, okay?
Okay.
Mom, how is Thederick been doing?
Oh, he's starting to tear up. You're taking meals away. You don't do that to us fat people.
From your perspective. Is he doing his exercises?
Yeah. He doing them. He doing his exercises.
He can do more, right?
Yes, he can.
So maybe you should push him to do a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a fight, but I do. I get on it.
The weird dynamic between the mom and him, I don't know why he's a man, right? So he's definitely trying to get out here, go to Pound Town, play Stinky Twinkie, whatever. That's what all us guys are trying to do. So, like, getting away from your mom should be a pretty damn big priority.
He may fight you on it, but you need to support him to do what he needs more than you have. Because look at him, I don't see a lot of progress. Thederick, you don't look like you lost much. So I'm concerned about the progress you're actually making. Do you feel like you lost any weight?
Kinda.
You part of you knows, but part of you does not know how to diet, okay? So I believe that he thinks he's probably doing better than he is, because I thought I was doing better than I was at a time. But he'll get it over time. It's not easy at the start. I don't really think he's lost much right here.
Kinda. It doesn't sound like very much. So is it hard for you to follow the diet?
Yeah, I have a lot of cravings, but I just try to shake it off and eat what's been given.
You look like you have been given in still. So you need to try harder to make sure you don't end up bedridden. Because once that happens, your health will start to decline rapidly at this point.
Okay.
Nobody said it was easy, but hard, kind of an understatement. It's a lot of work. Probably harder than them creepy dudes commenting under your guys' Instagram photos that are kind of thirsty.
So we'll have you schedule an appointment to see how we're doing and go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you need to make sure you do that.
I'm gonna do my best. And I'm gonna stop eating the apples and oranges. And I'm gonna exercise more, and I'm gonna try to walk more.
Okay, good.
We need to get him some new damn shoes, though, because that's probably, like, the hardest thing to walk in. Then again, I guess they are just house slippers, so it's probably not that bad.
Alright, so if you need anything, give me a call, okay?
Okay.
And I'll talk to you both soon.
Okay.
Bye, Doc.
Alright, see y'all later.
Thederick doing okay. Thederick have good days and Thederick have bad days. And he's still adjusting. Yeah, I know it's a challenge for him. But
Thederick also looks like he's daydreaming of dreamsicles all the time, so I think Mr. Lee might be trying to creep his ass back into the picture here. But hopefully you guys broke up with that loan shark already.
Thederick got to prove himself. He got to show Doctor now that he really wanted this. Thederick got to lose some weight.
Thederick seems like he ain't got a damn care in the world, to be honest.
And for him to do that, Thederick gonna have to get up, get motivated, get more active.
I guess Dr. Now think I'm not doing good. So I'm disappointed, but I need to get help from him. So if I got...
He probably avoided going to the doctor to get checked up in his own state or whatever, just so he didn't have to tell Dr. Now his actual weight, which makes me think that he lost even less than I originally thought.
Got to try harder for that and give up more stuff like fruit. Then I'll do it, I guess. But it's already hard as it is. So I don't know how this is gonna be.
I don't know, man. It really don't get easier from this point forward. So if you're struggling right now, which we all struggle at the start, we don't know how to diet. Are you kidding me? We're like one Dorito away from death's door. You think we know how to effing diet? So I struggled out the gate too. He's gonna struggle, but eventually I hope he gets his head around it.
It's been a busy and tiresome couple of months because it took a lot for me and my mom to get what we needed set up to move to Houston.
Hey, looks like he's lost some weight, and also he upgraded his shoes. He went from the Dolce de Lichis to the Obeezies instead of the Yeezys. That's what I'll call them, the Obeezies.
But we did it, and now we here. But it's been a while since I seen Dr. Now, like 3 months or so. He said we're not complying with the program, but I told him me and my mom was taking a big leap of moving to Houston. My dad and my mom helped us get our stuff down here, and we moved.
Hey, at least the dad kind of showed up in the picture. But if you're his new family, I'm going to ask you ladies how you feel about this because I'm just curious. Would you let him go out of state with the woman he had a kid with? Or do you think there might be a little something going on whenever Thederick falls asleep in a food coma?
Moving inside our new place now, so we're almost done with our transition. But it's been a battle to get here. So the number with my weigh-in next, it has to be good. When I see Dr. Nah again here soon, I'll be shocked if it's not, because I know how hard I worked. I can feel how much better I'm doing, because I can do things like help with this moving.
Big deal. Don't get me wrong, it's a big deal that he's helping out. But we genuinely usually think we're doing better than we are. Even if he looks like he's lost some weight, I'm going to guess it's not nearly what he thinks it is at this point. And it's been 3 months.
Get across just get across the hump.
This place is smaller than I was thinking it would be, so that's a bit of a disappointment. But this is all for a good purpose, to get healthy. So that's where my mind would need.
The more I see these apartments, the more I'm convinced my 600-pound life has a contract with this apartment building, because this is where every single person moves to
be at, instead of the difficulties. But it'll be nice if I get to where I need to be at and go back to Florida and have a better life.
All right, let down.
And my hope is, Dr. Nah tells me now I'm gonna get surgery. Because all my hard work amounted to that. So I'm ready to hear that from him.
I'm hoping it pays off for him in the long run, because it's very disheartening to work hard or think you're working hard and then not get it. But at the same time, I think that he just hasn't really put in as much effort as he could have yet, or else he would have went to the doctor, got all that stuff done. I probably went to like between 100 and 200 doctor appointments just to get approved for the weight loss surgery. Like, it's ridiculous how much easier I think it is on this show, because they just approve you, do a couple tests, whatever.
My big hope is that I did what I needed. And I lost my 80 pounds to put me under 660. So today I get told I'm gonna move forward and get the weight loss surgery so I can start getting healthy again.
Oh, shit. That ain't nearly what we thought it was, is it? So I guess I was kind of right. He thought he was doing a little bit better than he was. That's 3 months, too. Which would mean he's losing, what, like 16 pounds a month? 15 pounds a month?
692.
16 pounds a month.
That's a lot of weight loss, so I hope it's good enough. But I don't know. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
I guess not. But Dr. Now told him 80 in a month. He comes up 3 months later with 48, and he goes, well, hopefully it's enough. Are you kidding me, dude?
So y'all want to tell me why you didn't listen and do some more testing before coming down here? And why, instead of losing 80 pounds in a month, it took you over 3 months, almost 4, to only lose 48 pounds?
I thought
I'm going to blame the damn apples. Them Johnny Appleseeds done caught your man tripping.
did better, Dr. Nah. But it got hard a little bit. But I kept exercising and sticking to the diet. I don't know what happened.
Well, if you really stayed on your diet, at this point, you should have lost 200 pounds. So you only did a fourth of what you should have. Because
Look at Mom. Look at all shocked right here, like she don't know what's up. She's the one going to get the food. So obviously she knows that there's stuff in the house that shouldn't be in the house. If you just left this man with only like a limited option, he couldn't do anything. Unless he door dashed it, but she would be able to pick it up before he could get there.
you're still eating around 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, which is a lot. So what are you eating?
I don't know. I thought I was eating healthy.
You have made some improvement with your diet, but you're still overeating. So, Mom, you're supposed to be helping him. Why aren't you?
Well, I'm trying. I push him to do what he's supposed to do, and do the diet, and he's doing a lot better.
I think she just pushes him to Papa John's, if we're being honest. But She might actually think she's doing better than she is too, so maybe they're both just a little delusional.
But, you know, he have his moments. You know, he still get upset and want to eat what he eat. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Yes, there is. If you're the one bringing the food, then stop bringing that to him and help him kill himself. Because that's what you're doing. Do you get that?
Well, I don't see it that way at that time.
Well, both of you need to wake up to the reality of the situation. And the reality...
You're a grown man at this point. You're 32. You're not allowed to be in your feelings into a fudge sickle forever. Like, at some point, he's kind of going to have to figure out if he wants this bad enough or not, or if he just kind of wants to sit here, lay down, and die. But the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. My favorite thing to say.
is you're not going to live a lot longer unless you lose a lot of weight right now. Thederick, you get that?
Yes.
You say that, but so far, I don't see a lot of action to show me that you're telling me the truth. And until I do, there's nothing we can do to really help him long term. That choice is up to you. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, since you're at least making some progress, I'm going to give you another chance to lose 80 pounds over the next month. You think...
I think he probably could do it. He's kind of been isolated at this point. There shouldn't be any junk food left. I think he probably could hit the next goal if he's actually serious about it.
You can do that this time?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's going to make the difference from what you saying that the last time?
I'm going to try harder and do better.
All right.
He just says whatever the hell anybody wants to hear. And the way he says it, it looks like he's baked out of his mind, honestly.
But I'm doing what I gotta do, I guess.
It's over.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Nutritionist. That's like the Antichrist to us. And also, you're wearing a Reese-Peasy colored t-shirt for this woman to come over? Are you out of your ever-loving mind?
How are you?
All right, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm Jennifer.
Oh, you guys didn't even hide the mints. This woman's gonna sniff that out right away.
Hi, I'm Alisa.
Thederick.
Thederick, hi. And you are?
Alisa.
Alisa, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm going to sit down right here.
Okay.
Well, I want to learn a little bit more about you, Thederick. Tell me a little bit about what foods you're eating. I want to kind of get an idea of your diet.
I eat chicken, pork chop, fish.
You're just gonna sit there and name a bunch of lean white meat, which you obviously didn't only eat that if you only lost that much weight, because he would have dropped weight real quick if that's all he was eating.
What the other one name?
Green beans.
Green beans, greens,
Cabbages.
cabbages, salad.
It kind of reminds me of a friend I had that called me and he's like, I've been doing great on my keto diet. I've only been eating chicken nuggets. And I was like, are you effing kidding me, dude? You really think you're killing it with some chicken nuggets?
How about potatoes?
I love mashed potatoes.
The problem with the potatoes is that starches are sugar. And so the carbs are coming from your vegetables. You know, your vegetables are also carbohydrate.
Really?
Yes, yeah. What we're talking about when Dr. Now says low carb, he's talking about no processed food or grain.
The way he's like talking about mashed potatoes makes me think that he was eating so much damn mashed potatoes on his previous diet because it's a vegetable, right? We could have French fries are a friggin' vegetable. We can eat them.
Or like pastas, no processed carbohydrate, because that's very high in sugar. They're just like candy and cookies. It's the same. It's all the same because it's all sugar.
Wow.
How about drinks? Little birdie told me that you like lemonade.
Yeah.
She said you like to.
This damn woman's a snitch through and through. We're gonna have to get rid of her real quick. Mine was cran grape juice, apple juice. I loved all that stuff.
Drink lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade is my favorite drink.
Okay, so the problem is lemonade has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, I know.
I really want you to cut out those extra sugars, and I want to show you the way I make lemonade. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in the bag. So
They probably make a diet lemonade already. Like, you don't have to make it anything special. It's just gonna be some kind of stevia or like sugar with no calories, you know? Sweetener.
There's probably this much sugar in one of those big lemonade bottles. Just so you know. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy.
It's kind of funny when you see, like, you don't know. I swear we got struck by like calorie like dumbness or something. We don't know what the hell is going on when it comes to sugar, dieting, what's in what. Like, we're all seriously confused.
And by the way, I know water doesn't taste great by itself. Okay, and then you can get some stevia if you really need to have a little bit sweetened. I don't want that much in it because it's going to be.
You ain't stir it up.
Taste it.
You didn't stir it up.
No, it's okay.
Look, it's still stuff at the bottom.
Oh, taste it anyway and see what.
He ain't gonna get no damn. There's a effing Coke right there. We caught you slipping, son. Is that what you're drinking?
What do you think? Just let me know.
Drink the stuff.
That's the lemonade I want you to drink. Okay?
You could at least stir the rest of it.
I'll stir it up.
She had a spoon the whole time? This makes me feel like this was some kind of like... She had this planned from the start. She thought this was funny.
A little bit more. I mean, it might take a couple minutes to dissolve, but, you know, whatever. Oh,
So you telling me you want me to drink this?
yeah. As a matter of fact, this is what I do, okay? I do water and lemon is all I do.
It is good. You drank it all of it.
See? It's kind of getting used to it.
I'm thirsty.
Or he's just chugging it so he don't have to really taste it. One time I was in Florida, I chugged down a water bottle, and there was this gay guy in the background. He started clapping, going, "Look at him go, look at him go." I stopped drinking like that in public.
Okay, but this is what I want you to do. You've gotten into a habit of eating certain kinds of foods, liking sugar. We all love sugar. Sugar is very addictive.
Yeah.
We don't need it, though. We don't need that kind of sugar.
This is an eye-opening and uncomfortable experience. But I guess we learned some new things that should be a help to my diet. So I'll work to apply that knowledge in this new perspective of what has sugar and stuff that's not good for me. Because
Knowledge is power. So yeah, if he learns some new like tips and tricks, he could do. I like the guy personally. I just think his mom is kind of doing him a disservice with letting him act like a kid so much that he's going to end up like his maturity level's definitely stunted. You know what I mean?
I want to have surgery, and I'm determined for that.
That's your trip.
You don't want to taste?
No.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. It was great to meet you. I know you have this. I know you have this. You're gonna do it.
I have one.
Get out of here, you sugar sadist. You're not. She's leaving the sugar. What are you doing? Damn, lady, you're setting us up for failure.
1 month before I see Dr. Nah again, and I have to lose 80 pounds by then. And so I'm gonna work for it. And hopefully when I go back and I've done it and he tell me good job, you get this.
Son of a... She left the sugar, the Coke, the Sprite. She didn't check the fridge for enough. What are the nutritionists supposed to do on this damn show?
Surgery. That's what my hope is. I'm at Dr. Now's to see where my weight loss is at. Last time, I was 692, and the goal was to lose 80 pounds. So that means the number I need is 612 or less. So that is what I'm looking for right now.
Damn. He must have drank a hell of a lot of that lemonade. The nutritionist did some good. I guess this guy just needed to know what he could and couldn't have.
6:15.
That's good.
Good job.
I'll take that number. I'm impressed with myself right now because I did something that was really hard and real big for me for losing all that. And I'm thinking Dr. Nah has to be happy with me too for this number. It's has to show.
He should be. I don't think he's gotten too many pats on the back for something he's actually had to try for. But I think he's probably just been babied his whole life. So he definitely deserves a pat on the back for this, like some kind of positive reinforcement.
I'm ready for the surgery. Cause if it don't, then nothing will. So it has to be good enough for him today.
All right, Thederick, you're doing better, and you lost 77 pounds, which is not exactly the goal of 80 pounds I gave you, but it's pretty close. So, since you lost that weight, I'm gonna approve you for weight loss surgery.
All right. So my man got it together. He tried his best, and I'm thoroughly impressed with him at this point. Like, he did exactly what he had to do.
Thanks. Since you did the hard work, okay?
All right.
So, we're gonna approve you for weight loss surgery for next month. Make sure.
Are we gonna break this to Mr. Lee at any point? Because my man just lost $7,000 a year. I know he was hoping that you crashed and burned all the way into a strawberry shortcake ice cream bar. That man had to be plotting on your downfall so hard.
You don't start to slip back. Because if you don't stay on track, we won't move ahead. And we're gonna do some testing on you to make sure that you're gonna tolerate weight loss surgery without any complication, okay?
All right.
But
That's kind of the problem. He has all these underlying medical issues, so you kind of gotta hope for the best on that.
as long as you lost 25 pounds in the next month and your tests look good, we will move ahead with the surgery for you, okay?
Okay.
Wow, he's only gotta lose 25 pounds next month? This guy could sleepwalk into that. But, good job. I'm actually surprised that he lost that much.
Even though Thederick has lost around 120 pounds, he's still very high risk for any kind of procedure with his heart condition. So the priority is to get his weight down further and then see if that reduces the strain on his heart at any point to where it is safe to move ahead with his surgery.
Damn, that sucks. He's been trying so hard this whole time, and now you're gonna tell him he can't have the surgery just because his heart's smart. Just get in there and do the damn thing. Cut the stomach out.
Hey, Thederick,
What's up, dog?
how are you?
I'm good.
Well, you know, the test we did on your heart, it shows that your heart is very weak.
That sucks, man. I feel so bad for him. But I guess there's really no way around that. I had a heart catheter done. Can you see this little lump on my wrist? That's from where they went in and they went up into my heart and looked at it. So yeah, they looked at my heart too.
So, you know, situation, we call it low ejection fraction, which means your heart is not pumping very well. So, you gotta
Low ejaculation friction. That sounds like a hell of a bad thing.
be very high risk for doing any kind of surgery because there's too much risk that your heart can fail while you're under anesthesia. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to do surgery on you this time.
Okay.
So the next step, you need to shift a little now. You need to try harder to lose some more weight to change that.
This is where we insert Sean and what he did when his surgery got canceled. Said screw it, went scorched earth on some sweets and gained back all the weight he lost and had to do it all over again. I probably did that I wish I was on this show. We could sit here and laugh at me because I was doing pretty damn bad.
Okay?
Yes.
So this is very important to get you to lose some weight. Okay? And then after that, what will be best to do will be to start with the less invasive operation and remove the large lymphedema mass in your leg before we do weight loss surgery. Okay?
That would make a world of difference to him actually working out and trying harder. So getting rid of that seems like a major plus to me.
Okay.
So this is going to be a big help for you to remove that.
Okay.
All right, so stick with it, and we'll keep helping you to do that and get you to your goal, okay?
Okay. After being told I wasn't getting surgery, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Part of me just wanted to pack it up and go home, back to my...
Cut to Mr. Lee pulling into the park doing donuts through there trying to get him to buy some more stuff. Oh, I see the damn van behind him.
ice cream dude. But me and my mom decided I need to stick with it and keep trying, cause I ain't no quitter. I have to get my heart healthy, so that's what I'm doing, and I don't have any other options.
So how you feeling these days?
Feel good. the weight melting off of me and stuff.
That's good.
Look at how much smaller his feet got, though, from losing that kind of weight, getting rid of some of that swelling. So that's got to be way more comfortable just right there.
Good.
Today I'm out walking in the park with my mom. It's actually pretty nice. After a while, you're gonna be looking for me. I ain't gonna be there.
I doubt it, but grown and gone, I can live my life. You wanna sit right there?
I don't buy that for a second. I think she babies him because she doesn't want him to be grown and gone, but alright.
Yeah, I sit right there.
Got it?
Yeah.
Slide down. What you been thinking about lately?
Thinking about lately?
Yeah.
Working and dirtying myself.
I'm about to let you.
That's a way better answer than I would have gave, because I would have said something out of pocket. But at least he's on some positive stuff. Mine would have been cheesecake and hookers or something.
Do stuff on your own for yourself. So I'm gonna go on a vacation, and I'm just gonna let you sink or swim on your own.
I want to move out and spread my wings.
You wanna stay attached to me though? That's gonna be your biggest problem. The problem gonna be you detaching.
I highly doubt that. This man's 32. He's definitely trying to move out and spread somebody's wings. You know what I'm saying?
From me.
Nah, it's the other way around. You detaching from me. I'd have my own spot. You coming and visiting and cleaning and cooking and going back to your house.
Ow! Well, when I see you again, you gonna be on.
This guy is blurring so many lines between like mom and girlfriend. It's kind of creeping me out a little bit. If you want your mom to come cook and clean for you once you're moved out, it's a little weird.
Melted away, cause well, none of that right there be going on, buddy.
So you ain't gonna come clean my house?
No, point blank.
Okay.
I definitely see this lady pulling up to clean his house. She was sitting there scrubbing his back fat and bringing him like M&Ms and taquitos and Takis, whatever, the whole damn time. So I think if he wants her to come clean, she'll come clean. They have a weird dynamic. They definitely need some work on that.
You want to walk a little further? Get up. Not getting the surgery for Thederick was a disappointment, but we're going to keep trying. I'm very proud of Thederick, even though he didn't get the surgery. I am, really I am. Thederick, you know, he met his goal. So this was just something that we didn't know it would affect us like this.
I'm proud of Thederick. He's kind of improving in leaps and bounds, but you can't let the things like that you're not expecting get in your way and kind of just derail you. So hopefully this man's still on like the positive path. He's still losing weight.
But I gotta be a man that do stuff on his own too. And my mom said I should try and go get myself looking nice. And today I'm gonna get my hair cut. What's up, bro?
What up? What's your name?
Name Theo.
Theo. Anthony.
All right, you ready?
I used to sit there and butcher my own hair just because I didn't want to go there and like risk breaking the barber's chair. So this is like exactly what the hell I did once I could do it again.
Yeah. I'm making these changes in my life, and it's good looking fresh and clean. So that's what I'm doing today.
Except now I go to a salon instead, so I can just sit there and kind of talk about like Justin Bieber's D-pics or P. Diddy scandals or whatever, and I just sit there and gossip with a bunch of women. It's kind of fun. I just blend right in there. I just start talking about all these things, TikTok drama, what the hell ever y'all want.
I don't normally go out ever, so it feel a little strange being out in the world because I haven't done it much lately.
So what you got going on? Why you need a cut for? Party?
Man, I ain't had a cut in a minute, man.
Party? Hot date?
But it's not too bad. I like this guy. The barber guy. I like talking to someone, kinda. I'm gonna lose my...
Considering his extent of contact has been his mother and the ice cream man, getting out and just talking to somebody different gonna be like a big deal.
more weight. And I'm gonna get to go around and see people more, cause I do love people. And I don't wanna be inside my whole life. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to give up on the ice cream truck. I don't know, maybe.
That damn jingle's in my nightmares. That man, Nightmare on Ice Cream Truck Street or what? That's stupid joke.
No, invent some low carb, high protein ice cream. They have every other flavor ice cream. Why can't they have that? But this is one struggle that my mama ain't gonna have to always help me with. But I don't know, I think I'm ready. So it ain't gonna be easy. Yeah, I like it, bro. But I'm gonna keep trucking and keep it all gas, no brakes. Cause I gotta do it for the life I want.
I did not think there was gonna be an all gas, no brakes reference in this. I used to watch that all the time.
And do it proud by my loved ones. Appreciate the cut, bro.
No problem.
I'm gonna get the weight off my body, take it from there. And I'm gonna be the new improved Thederick. And I bet you.
And then we can go break the news to Mr. Lee, because that dude is losing a ton of money. I can't get over that.
Y'all can't wait to see that. All right, Anthony, bro. See you later.
Take it easy, man.
Me too, bro.
Alright. Well, I guess that's the end of Thederick. Kinda a little bit of bumps in the road, things holding him back. His mom treating him like a little kid, which is kinda tough to see. But all in all, he made some positive progress. I feel good for him. And some parts were pretty funny, but you gotta grow up at some point. So hopefully this man's still doing really well and still going down his weight loss like journey or whatever. So I'll check it out. I'll see where exactly he's at right now. But that's it for this one. Follow my Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, that's it for me. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.